Hi, my name is Rob Vitello. I'm the Vice President of Energy Advantage, and I'll be covering the program elements today. Our customers are facing real challenges today in terms of their business models and adjusting for energy transition and what that means to their businesses. We have a program that we've developed from our expertise. We know that they're faced with other options that are not necessarily very economical. They're going to take quite a while to implement, such as hydrogen. It's very expensive, not readily available today. The infrastructure required for carbon capture is going to take quite a few years to build, and electrification is going to be quite a challenge to resource all green elements for that. We've built a program for our customers from our experience, and the benefits of it are it yields higher than average efficiency gains, as well as they can manage the pace of change for the program. This is the three program elements that we offer. Efficiency Advantage is where we go in and optimize the complete flow loop for the customer. We relate the interdependencies between pumps and control valves, which is rarely done, yielding higher than average performance gains. The Carbon Advantage is the opportunity to add other programs that Flowserve offers to get further greenhouse gas emission reductions. These could include dual seal upgrades for the mechanical equipment, compressor seal low emission gas seals, and flare gas recovery systems. On the cost advantage front, they're still focused on reliability improvements, as well as moving more to a predictive maintenance model than a standard maintenance model, and we offer solutions for that as well. This is an overview of the Efficiency Advantage program, which is the core to our Energy Advantage program. There is an opportunity here for improvement. A lot of customers don't realize the amount of energy that the pumps consume in their operations. In the case of refineries, we found that the electrical power consumption from pumps alone is probably over 50% of their utilization. The reason that there is an opportunity here is because the design engineers tend to be conservative in their designs, as well as there have been quite a few process changes over the years that have been made, and the pumps end up not being really well suited for the application in terms of efficiency. Flowserve offers a unique capability here because we maintain, or we actually have the design and operating capabilities for both pumps and control valves. And as we look at the complete system and we identify, again, the optimization that can be brought to the table, we are definitely yielding higher savings than traditional mechanisms. This is a case study that we'll just touch on very briefly. We worked with a customer in the refining space. We looked at 12 of their higher energy pumps. We found over 30% energy savings in those loops, and the payback period met their criteria. While we're doing a flow loop assessment at a customer site, we also look for certain applications or processes that tend to yield higher than required pressures. So the gas scrubbing processes are one such process that we tend to look at, and what we're able to do is recover that wasted power and use it for a variety of different uses, whether it be to build it back into the grid in terms of the ability to sell it, or to power other mechanical devices. We've got quite a bunch of experience here in terms of either new or re-rated equipment, and in this particular case, we found that a customer had a power recovery turbine, but had not modified it to changes in the process conditions that they had seen, and therefore it ceased to really generate the power savings that it was originally designed for. Once we took that into account, once we updated it and modified it, it was able to recover the majority of that power savings. Here's our first success story. We worked with a customer that was transitioning from a traditional oil based refinery to a renewables facility, and 4 of their large energy pumps were really not in the capital budget for them to upgrade. They were very capital constrained in terms of the budget for the project. Once we identified what the opportunity was here, and once they saw that by moving the design point closer to where it was going to be operating, they would be able to also increase their equipment reliability, we were able to actually fund this opportunity for them and get paid out over the savings or over time from the savings that they enjoyed. Here's a second success story. This is for a second-tier refining company in North America. One of their primary objectives is to increase their reliability to Tier 1 status. And what we did is we identified roughly 20 of their bad actor pumps, their higher energy bad actor pumps, and we identified what the root cause issues were for not getting the reliability from those that they wanted. We coupled that with an energy advantage or an efficiency advantage program with some of their higher energy pumps, and we were able to actually pay for the upgrades from the savings that they got on the energy side. Here's a third case study that we did. This was with a customer in Europe as well. We focused on 12 of their high energy pumps and actually did a pilot. It was very successful. We also looked at what the opportunity could be for the site. This is a very large site with quite a few pumps. I think it's got over 4,000 pumps on it, and we found that the savings was going to be dramatic in terms of over 75,000 tons of carbon per year reduced. I think you can see by the discussion that the business case is often very compelling. We tend to get between 30 and 40% ROIs with the program. We like to start small and be able to validate what it means for that customer and scale to the pace that they're comfortable with. And we have a defined process with regard to our methodology. We go in, we analyze where the equipment's operating against where it has been designed. We look for the opportunities against an acceptable payback period that we've agreed to, and then we generate an analysis and a report from which they can then decide which commercial model fits them best, and then we'll scale and execute that particular scope of work. Once we've done that, or actually once that's underway, we also look to the next set of assets that we can upgrade to continue to move them towards their energy transition objectives of reduced carbon and lower operating costs. So just to wrap up, we know that our customers have limited options. Energy Advantage is a great way to start. It delivers short-term improvement with a great business case. You can contact us at the email address at the bottom of this page, and what we're happy to do is create an estimated business case for you and engage in what a pilot program could look like. Thank you for your time today.